Hello, this is Shanita, author of How to Have This and That. And today I'm going to talk about another non-empowering phrase that some of us seem to use quite a bit. And that phrase is, every time it rains, it pours. Every time it rains, it pours. And we say this religiously and then wonder why our lives are the way it is. I know that in the distant past, I was one of those people who said that phrase. And why did I say that phrase? In fact, why do you say that phrase? It's usually because phrases like that are passed down from generation to generation, and we say these phrases without even thinking about it and not realizing what we're doing, not realizing that we're programming our subconscious minds, and therefore, of course, we're creating that reality. And then when you try to tell people, well, it doesn't have to be that way, we say, of course, that's how it is. Look at my life. Let me tell you my experiences. I know that when it rains, it pours, and it pours all the negative things all at the same time. But it doesn't have to be that way. We can change that reality any time we want. For example, if you think that way, if you feel that way, if you speak that way in your life, of course it's going to show up that way. And just like we have created anything negative in our experiences, as creative, powerful beings, we can recreate the good in our lives. So that when we say, every time it rains, it pours, it could be every time it rains, good things, it pours an abundance of awesomeness in my life. Why don't we change it to that? All we have to do is reprogram our subconscious minds by repeating the opposite of the negative phrase. When you reprogram your subconscious mind, it goes to work to make the other programming your reality. You're taking out the old negative software and you're putting in the positive software. It's simple, right? It is. Because what we have to do is be more conscious and aware by our thinking, our imagination, you know how powerful that is, our feeling, our emotions, our speaking into our lives, and our belief systems we can change by believing something different. Every time it rains, it doesn't have to pour negative things in your life. Every time it rains, it pours an abundance of all that's good and awesome. It's simple. We need to stop buying into other people's realities and create the realities that we want. These kinds of phrases are passed down from generation to generation and nobody asks. Except sometimes some of us say, seriously? Does it have to be that way? Does that have to be my reality? Is there another reality? Can I change this? And once we do that, it's an aha, it's an awakening. And we start realizing, yes, we can change this. Yes, we can imagine something different. We can speak something different. We can act differently. Because we are creative, powerful beings. Isn't it wonderful that we can have this and that? Yes, I'm here to tell you it is wonderful that you and I can experience this and that. This is Shanita, author of How to Have This and That. I'll see you on the beaches of the world.